President Biden is expected to speak at the bottom of the hour on the economy and possibly his re-election bid. He released a video this morning announcing he wants a second term. It comes 4 years to the day he announced his 2020 campaign. His theme for re-election, defending freedom. Here's Karen Travers.
President Biden making it official.
Let's finish this job. I know we can.
The president asking Americans to give him 4 more years in the White House.
The question we're facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom or less freedom.
President Biden doesn't mention any Republicans by name, but calls out, quote, MAGA extremists who he says are lining up to take away bedrock freedoms.
Cutting Social Security that you paid for your entire life while cutting taxes for the very wealthy, dictating what health care decisions women can make, banning books, and telling people who they can love.
The president has been hinting for some time this re-election announcement was coming.
Bruce, some people are just born to run, man.
At 80 years old, President Biden is already the oldest president in U.S. history. If he were to win re-election, he would be 86 years old at the end of his second term. Mr. Biden told ABC's David Muir in February his age was not part of his calculation on whether to run again.
But it's legitimate for people to raise issues about my age. It's totally legitimate to do that. And the only thing I can say is watch me.
President Biden is not expected to face any serious challengers for the Democratic nomination, but polls have shown Democrats want someone else. A new NBC News survey found 70% of all Americans, including 51% of all Democrats, believe the president should not run for a second term. Some of the president's allies over the weekend making the case for his re-election.
In the Midwest, people think Joe Biden understands their challenges. They think that he's someone that cares.
He is going to have an incredibly strong record to run on.
With President Biden officially running, the fundraising strategy begins. Sources tell ABC Democratic donors have been invited to Washington this week for meetings to chart the path forward. Karen Travers, ABC News, the White House.